What is up, my amazing YouTube friends, and welcome back to what I lovingly call the sickest garage on the platform. My name is B with Pray for Snow Auto Detailing, and I am so excited because I have yet another huge, epic-sized SUV, a Ford Expedition, here in the garage. It is here for the full transformation. It's going to be sick. Gonna do the inside and get it cleaned. This has the wood grain paneling in the doors, which I think is phenomenally beautiful, as well as those huge floor mats. They're really easy to clean, but definitely not small, so I'm not too worried about the carpet. The trunk is always, I don't like that carpet in the trunk, but I don't like it in any vehicle. It's not just Ford, so you can rest easy, Ford. But I think it's midnight black on the exterior. The exterior is in really great shape, but the customer definitely wanted it to look just amazing, which is one of my specialties, so let's get to it. In this awesome IK sprayer, it's one of my favorite sprayers, by the way, non-motorized or whatever the cool battery operated ones are, but it's still pretty dope. I've got, in here, I've got P&S Brake Dust Buster, Adams Iron Remover. I'll pressure wash this wheel and tire off, well, all of them off. Of course, it's the higher trim package, so it's got carpeted wheel wells on all fours, which is sweet, that'll be cool. So I'm gonna pressure wash everything off, and then I will let the iron remover dwell for a few minutes, rinse it off, clean it. Always turns out awesome. Well, nope, I'm gonna be arrogant. Always turns out awesome. Somebody recommended trying just a sprayer with the built Amber Auto Foam. I haven't actually tried that with this. I've tried it with CarPro Lift and with that Geon, and it was okay. It just didn't look as cool on camera. The effectiveness was equal, so let's try it with this built Amber Auto Foam and see what we think for the pre-wash, not through the foam cannon. It's good to experiment. what time it is, my friends. Let's go foam cannon. One more quick round with the foam cannon, and then we'll rinse. I really like to remove or reduce the risk of scratching, so I do the decontamination in 2 steps. I use a chemical decontamination Adam's iron remover, let it dwell, then I rinse it off, and then the second step would be the physical decontamination, and I do that with a clay mitt on normal details like this. If I'm doing a full ceramic coating, I will for sure use a clay bar, but clay bars always mar just a tiny bit, and when I do ceramic coatings, I paint correct, so obviously, OB on that one. I like the hybrid method of drying. I'll use this awesome gauntlet from the rag company first, and then the Adams air cannon second. Phase 2 of decontamination, 303 mint, microfiber towel, and of course, Optimum No Rinse as a clay lube. Spray it on. Remove contamination. All of my customers deserve an epically detailed vehicle and the most epic paint protection possible. So to prep for that, so that the paint protection bonds with the clear coat, I'm going to use an IPA wipe down, and this one is Carpro Eraser. Paint is totally prepped. I've got all of the contamination removed from the clear coat with the cool 2-step method. I want to protect it so that it looks amazing for possibly 18 months-ish. Going to use Adams Graphene Ceramic Spray Coating in, of course, the advanced formula, because it's way more epic than just the normal formula, which is epic. Exterior went so well. I was really pumped about it. That black paint turned out really, really incredible. Black paint is definitely probably, I don't want to say it's the hardest, but it's the most challenging. It tests you the most for sure. So maybe it is the hardest. All right, inside we've got a bunch of debris. These floor mats are huge and are going to require some deep detailing, but it's pretty sick. This is the first Expedition I think I've ever detailed that the middle one is automatic from the rear too. I thought that was kind of cool. I was kind of pumped about that, but we're gonna clean it out. There's some stuff down in there too, but this detail is sick. These are huge, but they're awesome, especially if you have a lot of kids, which I'm assuming this customer does because it's pretty dirty front to back. That's not pretty. Yeah, it's dirty, but not in a bad way. That's why they bring it to me, because I'm good at what I do. Let's start with floor mats. So while I dig that tornado for the carpets, I really don't dig it as much on the plastics, especially when there's dust that's been here for a little while. It doesn't seem to be as effective. It's nice down in some of the vents and stuff. It's just the really stuck on dust. It just doesn't do as good of a job as the Epic colored detailing brush. You want to know who has at least one thumb and is very excited to extract this stain right here? This guy. Those huge WeatherTech floor mats really have protected the carpet really well. There was a little bit of dust and debris, some hair, kind of hard, well, human hair, kind of hard to get out in some places, but there's not a lot of staining other than that one in the trunk area. So I don't think I'm gonna film a ton of the extractions. I've been proven wrong before, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be just very quick extraction. The plastic and leather cleaning is what is going to be so sick because they're dirty. The windows are dirty too, but the plastic is dirtier. We have arrived at one of my favorite detailing events, cleaning the leather and the plastic. Usually I try and do them both at the same time so I don't have to move the camera a bunch, but in this case I'm just going to start on the leather because the steam cleaner, it's gonna take a while to warm up and it is still super cold and Mr. Cool froze, so heat pump doesn't work. I've got my microfiber rag, the brush, and then of course P&S Express Interior Detailer. Let's go clean this leather. just had a movement notification outside and it reminded me, in Utah during winter, the deer come down from the hills. Obviously they come down looking for food, but this winter has been way more severe than others. And for the first time in this house, we've had elk in the front yard. Deer in the front yard, totally common. They trip the motion detectors all the time, but elk, this is the first year that I've ever seen them this many, this low. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. There was even a little spike out there the other day. It was kind of cool, but just weird. Abnormal winter for sure. Awesome for snowboarding, skiing, whatever. Awesome for winter sports, but definitely not common. I'm gonna grab the steam cleaner. We'll get going on the plastics. One cannot just clean the leather without protecting it as well. Got Hydro Leather from the chemical guys, microfiber applicating pad and microfiber towel, and it's pretty quick to apply and it always looks amazing every single time. I realized today I was talking to somebody and I'm pretty much I'm pretty much a nerd when it comes to detailing cars because I started talking about how awesome I think CarPro Pearl is, and it just sent me down a really long rabbit hole, and I'm sure the person didn't want to talk to me anymore. But I do love CarPro Pearl and how it makes the plastic look. And I realized also when talking to that person today that I kind of have a lot of different methods. Sometimes I spray it on the plastic and just use the detailing brush. Sometimes I use the applicating pad. Sometimes I just use a microfiber towel. I like them all. I really like the brush probably most, but anyway, I'm a nerd. And I'm okay with that. I've accepted it. Clean the windows with straight free from the chemical guys, this note, and a microfiber towel. Dressing these tires with CarPro Pearl. I would like to take some time to thank the customer. Thank you, epic customer, for bringing me this expedition. This really was a sick detail. I hope you love the results of the detail, and of course, I hope you like this video. Thank you for hanging out, you awesome people. I will catch you on the next one. Blah, blah, blah.